Doing a 70-mile training run in Florida this weekend. Just want to go over all the items that I'm packing to make sure I'm prepared for the run. Um, Got my running shoes, Brooks Ghost 14, and an extra pair. This is an old retired pair, but just in case something goes wrong. Um, Got my pack. It's got a water bladder in it. I carry an additional water bottle and some salt pills. Usually take 1 to 2 of these an hour, depending on how hot it is, how much I'm sweating. Because we're gonna be in Florida, it's supposed to be 65, 70 degrees. Probably take 2 an hour at least to start. Anti-chafe. This is the stuff I use. Haven't had any issues with it yet. I'll probably reapply every 15 to 20 miles. 2 pairs of sunglasses. Band-aids for nipples underneath the shirt. Some chapstick because I get sunburned pretty easy. If I start in the morning, I've got the stuff for low light or dark conditions, 2 headlamps, a thing for my phone to record a video, and a reflective belt. Wear this stuff all the time, and then have this belt that I use pretty much every day. Usually put my phone in here, or keys, or sometimes credit card. Some other items I'm testing out for the first time. These handheld water bottles. Probably shed the pack at some point and use those just because the pack kind of gets annoying after a while. Also some new items I have here that it's a little warmer down there, and when I was doing the Keys 100 last year, we were testing out ways to cool down. So these bandanas actually hold ice in them. Same thing with this hat and gaiter. So test those out. For nutrition and hydration, I'm going to be drinking Tailwind. Again, probably every 15 or 20 miles, put down 24 ounces of that. It's about a couple hundred calories for 2 scoops, and I'm going to be doing 300 calories an hour, so don't have them here, but going to be doing peanut butter sandwiches pretty frequently, and then have the usual goos and sports jelly beans and Stinger waffles that I've tested all these before. I usually no bad responses to them, so that's everything I'm bringing. Just gotta prepare the peanut butter sandwiches and get some water down there. Alrighty, game plan for tomorrow. Got everything laid out here. So I got 9 peanut butter sandwiches there. I got Tailwind in the fridge and the whole bag, brand new bag right there. So the game plan is 300 calories an hour and roughly 20 ounces of water an hour. Water or Tailwind. Probably start off with sticking with peanut butter sandwiches as often as I can, and then at some point that just gets boring and annoying, and that's when I switch to all the other like goos and blocks and honey stingers. So Tailwind also has a good amount of calories in it. Today I had just short of 5,000 calories and 2 gallons of water. The place we're staying at is right on Gulf Ave in Madeira Beach. So just basically I'm going to be running up and down Gulf Avenue. Try to stick to being back here at the place we're staying every 7 or 8 miles, just in case I need something. Just a quick flight of stairs, so not gonna do the break to the car like I did last time because our place in Virginia, I have to take a elevator up 4 flights, and it's a long walk. So here, much easier. Just walk right up here, change out shirts or socks, grab food, whatever I need to. Yeah, this game plan for tomorrow. Day 117, 70-mile training run. Let's go. It's a little colder than I wanted. It's about 40 degrees. It's gonna warm up quick though, so probably got to shed this hat, top layer, and pants. Get down to shorts. I'm listening to David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me. It's It's my go-to for these long runs. I think I've listened to it 23 times before this. Not even 2 miles, and I shed the gloves and hat already. It's warming up quick. Just turned around at 3.5 miles, heading back to where we're staying, and then going 3.5 miles north where we're staying, kind of keeping the condo place in the central part of the route, so I could stop there roughly every 7 miles. 5 miles, 44 minutes. Probably a little bit too quick. I'm gonna keep trying to slow it down here. All right, hour 1, had a peanut butter sandwich, drank the 250 milliliter water bottle I have, started tapping into the rest of the pack, had 2 salt pills, and I shed my jacket as I ran by the condo, so it was getting pretty hot. Yeah, keep it going. "10 miles, 1 hour, 29 minutes. Legs warmed up a little more. That second 5 miles. Just turned around a little after 10.5. Looks like the route will be pretty good. It's all mostly sidewalk, which kind of sucks, but I'll probably run the bike path as much as I can. "2 hours. Ate another peanut butter sandwich. Took 1 salt pill. Put it down in the water. Just after 14, I'm stopping for a pit stop. I'm gonna put some sunscreen, a hat, and bring some tailwind. Had a good pit stop there. Put a hat on, sunglasses, sunscreen. Put down my shorts. Reloaded all my waters, and grabbed a couple more sandwiches. Hit the bathroom. Ready to go again. Hour 3, had that 2 scoops of tailwind and about 24 ounces of water. Killed another 250 milliliters water bottle. Started getting into the pack as well, and then just had a goose. So keeping pace on calories and fluids. 20 miles, 3 hours, 9 minutes. 25 miles, 3 hours, 54 minutes. Approaching 4 hours, so gonna eat another sandwich and take a couple more salt pills, and then looking forward to a break shortly after mile 28. "4 hours, got that sandwich down and took 2 salt pills. Sandwich is getting harder to eat. Took about a mile to eat at that time. Probably only gonna have 1 or 2 more, and then switch to the other snacks. Done the break after 28. Went to the bathroom, filled up my waters, checked some tailwind, reapplied the anti-chafe, and I put on some more sunscreen. Back out here now. Mile 30, 4 hours and 52 minutes. 5 hours in, had the tailwind, 2 scoops, and the blocks I just ate for the calories, and then tailwind on the electrolyte side. Keeping it moving. Took another quick piss break here on Porta Johns, 4:33. I think it's a good sign. Definitely drinking enough liquids. Definitely have to pay attention on this bridge later. The way they poured the concrete here, it's pitched and then comes to a flat point, pitched, flat point. Just got to be careful there. Make sure I don't trip. 35 miles, 5 hours, 38 minutes. Still feeling pretty good. Little aches and pains, but they come and go. No energy drop yet, but I am slowing down a little bit. Anticipate the second 35 miles will be a good bit slower. It's weird, but when I'm running these long runs, I try everything I do to avoid coughing. I don't know if it's like the that psoas muscle or my lower abdominals, but they just, it hurts way down there to cough. All right, let's try another sandwich here. Six hours in, today another sandwich and 2 more salt pills. Might have to find something a little easier to eat. Future runs, things that go down a little easier. Sandwiches are getting pretty dry. My mouth's already dry, so getting difficult. As far as hydration, what I've been doing is pretty much every time I watch beeps when I hit a mile, I'll take at least a few gulps. I know I had about 1.25 gallons down when I left after the last break, so that includes what's on me. Small bottle is empty. Feels like the bladder's about half empty, so I'd say at least 1 gallon down, which puts me right on pace. And the fact that I've gone to the bathroom 3 times also tells me that I think I'm taking in a good amount of liquids. I'm secretly going at about 14.2, 14 and a quarter every lap here, so that way on my 5th lap I'll do closer to 13 miles. When I get there, if I'm mentally struggling, physically struggling, that that mile may not sound like much, but that'll be a huge help, huge mental help there at the end. If I don't need it, I don't need it, but figure I'd help myself out a little bit later on. 40 miles, 6 hours, 25 minutes. Coming into a break here, so excited for that. Shortly after 42. At this break coming up, I'm gonna need to grab my portable charger. Phone is down to like 20%. Gonna need to grab my headlamps and reflective belt, just because it's 3:15 now. I think the sun's gonna start setting potentially on this next lap. And then 5th lap, once the sun has set, it's gonna start getting cold again. So I'm gonna go on long sleeves, long pants, and put my hats and gloves in my pockets. Switch from Goggins to my cardio playlist a couple miles back. Goggins always gets me in the right mindset, and then as I start to slow down, try to put something on up tempo with a quick beat, try to keep my cadence up. All right, on that break, I went to the bathroom, number 1 and 2, that's why it took a little longer. Took off my shoes, took any rocks out of them. I charged my phone for a little bit, grabbed both my portable chargers. One big one right here that I've used in the past, works pretty well, and then a new one my mother bought me, it's like the size of a credit card, fits in my belt, so using that one now, hopefully it works. Also hit the 7-hour mark, so chug tailwind, a couple hundred calories there, and then had some jelly beans while I was on break. It's another 100 calories. Filled everything up. About 1 3/4 gallons going now, so sticking with the plan, and everything feels pretty good. Legs are pretty tight always. First half mile after a break, so working through that now. 45 miles, 7 hours, 26 minutes. Still feeling pretty good. Just had a nice conversation with my friend Pat. It's always good to have that person in your corner who helps keep you focused and motivated. Got my wife down here. She's helping when I need help down here. Getting a phone charger ready. Pretty much anything I ask. So it's a team sport. Even if it looks like it's individual, there's no way I'd be doing this by myself. Just checked my watch battery. Still about 2/3. 7.5 hours in. I know in previous runs, when I do like the tracking the Garmin offers, just so like my family can watch and stuff, the battery dies a lot quicker. So I think I just have to share my location on my phone in the future. This is the last sandwich I'm eating. I'm switching to other things after this. $48, $49 seems to be where my body wants to slow down. 8 hours, had that sandwich and 2 salt pills, still staying on pace. 50 miles, 8 hours, 13 minutes. Hit the bathroom just before 52. Still taking on a good amount of liquids. Still in pretty good shape. 55 miles, 9 hours, 3 minutes. Going to take a break right here, just before 57. I'm changing my clothes and get ready for this last little more than 13 miles. Nine hours, just ate those jelly beans. I'm gonna drink some Tailwind when I get back. Can't eat any more sandwiches. So I'm gonna whip up another batch of Tailwind, have that at 63, 64, then eat a few honey stingers on this last leg after the break. All right, during that break, I changed all my clothes, socks, boxers, everything. Refilled everything. Put some Tailwind in the car to grab at 63, 64. And get ready for this last leg. Let's go. That break was about 15 minutes long. Starting up definitely hard. $10 hours, 2 honey stinger waffles. I'm gonna have some more Tailwind. I'm gonna get back to the car in 4 or 5 miles. $60 miles, 10 hours, 9 minutes. 10 to go. Let's go. Definitely struggling now, but that's what this is about. Pushing limits. 65 miles, 11 hours, 4 minutes. Friend Pat called me again to check in, keep me motivated, and just talk to me and keep the conversation going, keep my mind off the pain I'm in here, doing like 65 to 67, so that was nice. 70.2 miles, 11 hours, 58 minutes. Chalk it up as a win. Got the mileage in, didn't get sunburned, and yeah, it's a pretty good day. Dead though. So a quick recap of the run. 70.2 miles, finished in just under 12 hours, was shooting for under 13, so I'm pretty happy with that. Burned 8,500 calories, kept a pace of 10 minutes, 14 seconds per mile, and kept my heart rate below 140, 145 beats per minute, which was what I was looking for. Looks like my average was 138. My watch, Garmin Forerunner 945, the battery life was better than expected. It was over half of the battery left when I finished, so that's good for future longer runs and races. Looking at my pace here, it looks like I kept a 9.5 to about 45, and then you can see I slowly started to tail off before I got down into the 10.5, 11 range for the last 10 or so miles. Looking at most of these miles here, looks like I kept my heart rate below 145, which is pretty good. And even towards the end, as you get down here, it looks like it was all below 140. Mile 62, looks like I had a 11:25 mile and 65, 11:34. So we're definitely hurting there towards the end, but got it in and pretty happy with the time there. Two things I think I did well during the 70-mile training run were nutrition, hydration, and my preparation. My preparation was good. I had the route planned out. I had extra clothing, had all the gear I needed. So I think I prepped pretty well. And then my nutrition, hydration, I had over 2,000 calories in excess the day before, and 3,600 calories during the run, which meant my 300 calories an hour. And I also had 2 gallons of water the day before and 2 gallons of water during the run, which meant the 20 ounces of water I was looking to consume during the run. 3 things I think I can improve upon going forward include the peanut butter sandwiches. I think they're just hard to get down with a dry mouth. I can work through it, but I'd like to test out some other options. Maybe my wife suggested switching to peanut butter that we use. But it's nice to have those because they themselves are over 300 calories, which mean my hourly quota. I can stretch a lot more often. I stretch a good amount now, maybe 20 minutes a day, half hour a day, but I think I need to up that. And then I do need to incorporate speed training into my workouts. I have not been doing it because my focus has been on building the weekly mileage. But I think after my 24-hour training run / walk in February, I'm going to start incorporating speed training or hills in at least once or twice a week.